Yeah, I just started the camera on my feet.
Didn't work.
No, it didn't. We were gonna try and begin it with a feet shot, for no good reason other than
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anyway, um, you're embarrassed now.
A little bit.
Yeah, so am I. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, you can't look you in the
Should
eyes.
should I cut out this sentence?
um,
We're in Inverness right now.
mm-hmm. We had a
Um,
beautiful drive here. It was absolutely gorgeous.
I think anyway. We couldn't see it
Well, we
most
can
of the
see
time.
part of it.
I drove I drove UK style
Mm.
for the first time in my life. Absolutely terrified at the beginning of the day. I was oh notification. Um, I was terrified, and there were a couple of cases where a car was driving toward me. And if it sounds like rain, it's not. It's just the tea.
Because we're in spell. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, tea.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, um, so yeah, we were we were traveling from um Edinburgh. We ended up getting booking the car north of Edinburgh because I was too much of a coward to try driving out of the airport, and it was also like £100 cheaper
Yeah,
to
that's the
get that
main
way.
reason.
Yeah, that was a big reason. But anyway, we drove to Stirling, and we missed everything in Stirling. uh, we
We
had,
got to see the outside of
I
the castle.
I had to pee so bad on the way to Stirling that we drove around for about half an hour trying to find a place to park and could not find it
Mm-mm.
until finally we parked at this one place, and I walked into this hotel and all the bathrooms were locked down, and I just walked up to them and I was like, "Can I please use your bathroom?" And the guy was like, "Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah."
gonna like pee on your floor, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he let me in. I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Um, Let me think. Then what happened? We walked around
Mm-hmm.
and
Looked at some shops. Oh, we
tried to
got fish
figure
and
out. We
chips.
tried to find food
Yeah.
because I was cranky because I needed to pee, and then she got cranky because of food, and then we were both cranky because of food, and then we finally settled on fish and chips, which were
Mm-hmm.
really really good.
Really good. Yeah. And then we decided to go see the castle.
Yeah, and
That
we
was
drove to the
closed.
castle. Yeah, it was closed. We
Yeah.
had gotten
Well,
there like 8 minutes too late.
yeah, because they stopped taking visitors at 4, and it was like 4:08 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, then we tried to go back to the shops, and all the shops were closed, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so then we left, and we
Mm-hmm.
drove to Inverness, and
Stopped at a few gas stations.
oh
Didn't know
yeah,
how to
oh
use
yeah.
gas.
So that was funny. We were as we were going to the gas station, I walked in the shop, and I plop food on the ground, and I pull out a 20-pound note, and I say, just cover the cost of the food, and then whatever's left, put in the tank. And he's like, "There's nothing in the tank." I'm like, "What? Well, do I need to go to a different pump?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I gotta pump the fuel first, man." I was just like, "Wait, I actually have to go pump the fuel before paying for it."
Silly Americans.
And so I walked out there, and yeah, I was totally shocked that I guess they trust people enough to pump the gas first and then pay for it afterwards. And I walked in and I'm like, "Sorry, I'm a stupid American." He's like, "Oh, it's fine.
He was like, I'm used to it.
It happens all the time." And then uh, and I was like, "Do you trust your people that much?" He's like, "No, I think you guys have a better system. It's kind of stupid. People just fill up and then bugger off without
I
paying."
love the way they talk. It's fantastic.
And I was like, "Oh, that stinks." But then we drove on and we got a really bad ham sandwich
Mm,
and really awesome Americano at
so
a gas station.
good.
And then we drove through the Highlands in the
So
dark.
pretty. We saw part of it, but
Yeah, most of it was in the
so
dark.
pretty.
What we could see was really
Yeah.
pretty. It was super nice.
Mm.
I could just talk about driving all day long because that's all I did all day long. Um, the roads are so much cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no sudden turnoffs, and their roundabouts are a better system than the stoplights. Like there was hardly any point in my driving, in my 4 hours of driving today, 4 or 5 hours of driving, where we actually had to stop. Almost
Mm-hmm.
every instance was you go on a roundabout, and the roundabout was such a great system because you just keep on going.
Mhm.
I'm thinking, man, that would help so much with our pollution. But anyway, ranting about that. We ranted about that a lot on the ride
We
here.
did.
But then we listened to a lot of music
It's
and
nice.
don't remember what else.
That's about
I feel
it.
like that covers everything.
Yeah.
Was there any other funny stories?
No, I don't. I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway,
We haven't actually seen the town we're in yet. It's very dark.
yeah. I guess yeah, we parked here and then we met our hostess.
Mhm.
Maddie is her name, and she seems super nice
Yeah.
and super
She's
accommodating.
from the Isle of Skye, which is really cool. That's where we're gonna be going after we stay here for a while.
Yeah. Our room probably can't see anything.
I really like the windows. You can just prop them open. It's so nice.
Yeah, you can open up the
Mhm.
windows. Incredible.
I don't. But like in America, I feel like a lot of times you can't.
um, yeah, I guess so.
Have you noticed that? I feel like especially as we've gotten older, like a lot of windows just don't open anymore. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
But I like how you can
every
just
house.
like prop it. You don't have to like push it. You just
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm just trying.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think our tea's done.
tea time.
Yep.